I got a great show for you today. I'm going to introduce you to my new e-bike. It's the PuckiPuppy Golden R. It's a dual drive, dual suspension e-bike, and I'm excited to bring you this review. I can't wait to get on it. Let me throw some cameras on it, and I'll tell you all about it as we ride along.
The PuckiPuppy did require some assembly, but I think anybody can do it. Once you're done assembling the Golden R, simply push the power button and the screen comes alive. Now you simply push the right and left turn signals and the menu will come up, allowing you to adjust the brightness, unit, start mode, reset trip, and language. On the right side of the bars, you've got a bell and a Shimano shifter. Up front, you'll find a 640 watt drive motor, 180 millimeter hydraulic brakes. The 130 millimeter front fork is adjustable. And above the large fender, there's an LED light. The Logan hydraulic brake levers are very comfortable, as are the handle grips that come on the Golden R. The front frame houses a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery. I like how the rear shock is tucked neatly away in the frame. The controller's tucked away neatly behind the shock, and the pedals have nice ribs on them to keep your feet from slipping off. The seat is one of the most comfortable ones I've ever sat on. The rear drive hub is 960 watts. The rack is super heavy duty, and the fender covers the wheel very well, along with brake lights and turn signals on the back. There's a Shimano Atlas derailleur in the back. On the left side of the bars, you've got your single and dual wheel drive control, your thumb throttle, and your control pad. It is labeled as a Class 2 e-bike.
All right, you guys, initial ride. We're going to get this thing out and give it a shakedown cruise. Oh, the brakes are nice. Brakes are nice. Well, my trash men are here. How we doing, fellas? I'm testing it out for the first time right now. Yeah. I just got it. Thanks, fellas. You have a great day. I'm gonna go hunting with it next week.
Hey, catch something big, man.
Yeah, thank you. My trash men seem to be pretty nice and happy people. Man, I'll tell you what, this thing has got some power. I'm in single mode. It has got some power. We're doing 15 on the flat. Oh, nice. Okay. Man, I tell you what, the brakes are great. See if I can get that GoPro to stay. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. Hey, I'll tell you what, that seat is so nice. Holy cow. Big downhill. Brakes are awesome. Man, they really, whoo, you can lock it up really easy if you want to. They're very controllable. You can put a lot of pressure with a little bit of hand strength. Give it a little bit of throttle up this hill. Nice. Tell you what, the power comes on nice and smooth. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to do one more adjustment on that seat height. I need it just a little taller. All right, here we go. Throttle assist. Going up a big hill. It's kind of a cloudy, overcast day today, but I'll tell you what, riding a bike around just makes it so much more sunny. All right. Very nice on the corners. Very predictable on the corners, actually. My kids actually went to school here. It's a beautiful school, and they got a great park over here. There's a loop I like to do up into the park. It's going to be a little bit before they get out of school, so I pretty much got the parking lot to myself. We got a nice long straightaway, and I'll tell you what, I like to feel the speed. Let's see how fast we can get going. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Man, this thing goes fast. 21. 21. All right. I thought I took the governor off. I'm going to double check that. Hopefully I took the speed limiter off. Let's just see what this thing will do. We're in 4. I'm going to go up to 5. Power level 5. Here we go. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 miles an hour. Man, I love how this thing handles. Now, me personally, I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm 6'2". I got pretty long arms. I would, since the seat post is up so much for me, I would like the handlebars to be a little higher, but it's not uncomfortable. The grips they got on this thing are pretty amazing. Very comfortable. I like the ergonomics of the brakes. The shifter, super easy to get to. We got a long straightaway. Let's get this thing going. Yeah, because here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 miles per hour. Boy, the hedge balls are really falling off the trees now. We've had a little bit of cold weather. They play frisbee golf over here. It's beautiful. Nobody's playing today. I think it's too cold for them. Downshift. Oh man, shifter works great. It's a cool little park. Kids got lots of stuff to play on over here. I have to stay in a higher gear. This thing really wants to go. We got some hills coming up, and that's what I'm really interested in seeing, how this thing will do on the hills. We're going to do a couple of speed tests in 2-wheel drive. Woo-hoo! 2-wheel drive. That's pretty amazing. I bet this is going to be an amazing hunting bike. Here we go. I'm switching to 2-wheel drive, and we'll see how fast we can get going and how fast we get there. Oh my gosh. Instantly. Oh my gosh. Instantly. 26, 27, 28 miles an hour. Woo! I'll tell you what, the second you switch that 2-wheel drive on, oh my gosh. That was some acceleration. I got 28 miles per hour and I got there fast. Here we go. All right, one more time. Let's try it. Hit 29. Wow. Two-wheel drive is amazingly different. This thing just literally picks up and goes in 2-wheel drive. Whoa. Whew. All right, here we go. Let's just see, no pedal, how fast this will go. 26, 27, miles per hour with no pedal assist. You guys, that's pretty amazing. For a class 2 bike, I don't know how they classify these things, but I'll tell you what, I like it. I like it a lot. Here, we're gonna go back the other way. This is not a very long straightaway. This straightaway is actually very short, and it's not straight, as you can see. We got an S curve here. Here we go, through the S curve. "29 miles per hour. That's insane. I can't keep my GoPro from falling down. Holy cow. I'm going so fast my nose is running. All right, let's get over these hills and see how it does. I'm gonna go back to 2-wheel drive. Big downhill, big downhill. Good test of the brakes. Oh man, with very little effort, you can lock these brakes up. All right, here we go. How fast can we get it going? Come on, Golden R. 7, 28, 29. All right, I'm gonna see how it climbs the hill in just 2-wheel drive. Cruising at 25, 24, 23, we're starting to go uphill. Here we go, uphill. Down to 17, 16, 14. I'm going to give it a little bit of pedal. 6. Oh, there we go. That was the toughest part of the hill right there. 7. We're gaining speed now. Shift up a gear. Climbing at 10 miles per hour in 1-wheel drive. That's so weird to say, 1-wheel drive. All right, here we go. Made it to the top, no problem, gaining speed. All right, check for cars. We're going back the other way, you guys. We're gonna go back down and come up in 2-wheel drive and see what it does. 2-wheel drive on a bicycle. Pretty crazy. 33 miles an hour downhill. Good thing I got good brakes. Boy, I know I keep talking about these brakes, but they'll stop you on a dime. Holy cow. All right, here we go. 2-wheel drive. There we go. She kicked in. 20, 21. 21 miles an hour up the first part of the hill. 18, 17, 16, 13. Man, 13 miles an hour up a very steep hill in 2-wheel drive. That's amazing. Now we're gaining. We're up to 15. Wow. All right, let's go see how it handles a little bit of off-road. This suspension really soaks up these bumps. My driveway's not the smoothest. Somebody should get on it and smooth it out, but I think he's too busy riding e-bikes and having fun. We're going off-road. Here we go, up the hill, no problem. Oh yeah, we got to dodge the cow pies, and this truly is a cow pasture. I'm loving that rear shock though. This bike just got christened with the cow pie. Oh, love that shock in the back. I'm gonna tell you what, this is bumpy. Whoa! It is bumpy, and this bike is absorbing all of it. All it takes is about a half a crank on the pedals and the power kicks in, which is really nice. I like the responsiveness of that. Woo. This thing is soaking up the bumps. Between the front forks and that rear shock, it is not bad out here at all. And the responsiveness of the pedals, awesome. Literally awesome. I think the 4-inch fat tires help absorb some of those bumps too, because man, that's rough as a cob out there, you guys. Here we go. All right, I got one more test that I like to put my e-bikes through, and that's the trailer towing test. Let's go get the trailer hooked up to this thing, and I'll see you back here in a minute. We'll see how it does. All right, I got the trailer hooked up, and I got 50 pounds on it. So the trailer's 44, 50 pounds of mineral for my cows on it. So we got 94 pounds. Let's see how the Golden R pulls this trailer. Oh wow, it burned out on me. We're in 2-wheel drive. I'm gonna go to 1-wheel drive. Now obviously it's gonna go nice down the driveway. Like I said, my driveway's not exactly smooth. It's a little bumpy. But I don't even notice that cart back there, to be honest. I don't feel it. I hear it, but I don't feel it. All right, here we go. Up and out of my driveway. 9 miles an hour and big bump at the end. No problem, it pulled it right through it. So let's go the other way. I hardly notice this cart on here, you guys. It's pretty awesome. All right, pulling it on the flat at about 14 miles an hour, slide uphill. Here we go, long uphill. Let's see how it does. 2-wheel drive. 8, 7. I'm gonna have to give it a little pedal assist. Not much. Okay, we gained. We're at 9. Not much pedal assist. We'll go back down. We're gonna come back up in 2-wheel drive. Turning is no problem with the trailer on here. This bike handles like crazy. I think these 4-inch fat tires, I think they're 26-inch tall 4-inch fat tires. They really grip. 2-wheel drive, up the hill. Oh, no problem. This thing is pulling. 12, 13, 14 miles an hour. It gained going uphill. That's awesome. 15. It hit 15 miles an hour going uphill with 94 pounds on the back of it and a 210-pound rider. Wow. All right, I got to give you my first impressions of the PuckiPuppy Golden R, and I got to tell you what, I'm super impressed. I couldn't find anything on this bike I didn't like other than the handlebars could be a little taller for me, but I'm 6'2", and most of you guys aren't, so it's probably not a problem for anybody that's not as tall as I am. All in all, the brakes were great. Love the hydraulic brakes on this thing. Seat was super soft. The suspension front and rear soaked up all the bumps. It was a pleasure to ride over the rough stuff. The fat tires really hugged the road. I'll tell you what, it felt very stable. So all in all, the PuckiPuppy Golden R is an awesome bike. If you guys are looking for an e-bike that has front and rear suspension and front and rear drive, oh my gosh, look at this bike. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to go check out this bike. If you guys like these kind of videos, hit that like and subscribe button for me. And as always, I'll see you on the next adventure.